Oh, stop. That's not a crash site. That's a UFO. That's the crash site. So the small UFO didn't leave a crash site. That's what the two large UFO notifications were. But one of them wasn't flying, so I mistook it for a small... another crash site. Yeah. No. We are in desperate need of Illyrium at this point, so I'm going to try to get the large intact UFO. It's not gonna be fun, but yeah. It's very likely going to lead in casualties. But the thing is, we really need the Illyrium. We can't even probably produce clips for our heavy plasma at this point, so if we just do shut down UFOs, we'll be unlikely to get much Illyrium ever. Okay. I'm not gonna do a nighttime mission. Doing an intact large UFO is bad enough. Trying to make it into a nighttime mission is terrible. Okay, I still want to go there as soon as possible. We're gonna have to risk the borderline. Yes. It might be nighttime, I don't know. Yeah. Jungle, okay. It's not a nighttime exactly, but it's a bit dark. Okay, we're at the corner and the enemy is right in front of us. Oh. This isn't gonna be pretty, but we have been doing quite well recently though, so... And we have a new armor. That doesn't make us immune to death though, it just slightly increases our chances to survive again, but a single shot of heavy plasma is still potentially lethal. This is a bad place though. We need to get into cover immediately. Sectoids. Fun begins. That's a plasma cannon. they're shooting at us with uh, very unlikely survival hit. So against them, our increased armor means nothing. They're still just as deadly as ever. On the brighter side, we're not exactly in a bad position against them. So even though their shots can one-shot us, we can do the same for them. To them. Yeah. That works both ways. This is crap. I knew the guy was there, so someone had to get a lock on him. Need to get rid of him now. Shit. Oh no, if I click this, it'll try to climb up there. Shot 94%. I get back there. Not enough time minutes. Nope. You can cover him a bit. But yeah, I'm not sure how to proceed here. Should I try to clear out the outside or try to go in the UFO? The tough enemies will be in the UFO, but on the other hand, if we can take out the leader, it'll crush the morale of the rest of the fighting force. Someone has to go that way anyway. We can't ignore that. Can't ignore that path. What? Let's put Tom Hudson as another guy who takes the approach. You make crew. We can't proceed with this guy as he's alone. Just suicide. think that's ever ended well for us if we tried something like that. Yeah, don't show your back. Okay. Still have 7 guys left, so it's not a total catastrophe. We'll have to push forward, yeah. That's the only sensible thing to do. But we'll push through the UFO because these are sectoids. That means their leader will be psychic. Use mind control powers. So the one thing we don't want to happen is losing our units to alien control or get them to panic or whatever. So we need to take out that leader and we need to take him out fast. They do need a visual contact in order to do your psychic attempts, but you need only one of your guys to get it. You don't have to have it with the guy who does the taking control attempt. So he likely is in this section of the ship with a few other guys. So that's why I'd like to get inside the ship as fast as possible, because it's harder to spot us from a long range. Outside here, we're in the dark. We're very easy to spot by someone that we can't shoot back. That's the worst possible situation for us. Is we'll get mind controlled or any kind of psychic attack really, and we can't counter it in any way. Shit. Okay, it has to die now. Gaston, it's all up to you. You're a man. We'll keep the few guys we have here, at least in position until these 4 have managed to push through. So we'll save again. I hate that we lost guys so soon, and we could have had the option to shoot instead of trying to crouch to get a better shot, so he had a chance to survive, and if we had taken a different path, so that's sort of bumming me out. Not because we lost someone, but because how we lost him. I do want to open this. Yeah, there's a nice lighting here. I need at least 2 guys here. I think these 2 should suffice. That provides a little bit of cover for them and we can shoot through it. So, but I do like the idea of having a 3rd guy here. Because 2 guys is good, but they can still fail at something, and we have the outside is probably has a lot of enemies. Django is gonna take a little bit of a look. Yep. If you don't shoot him, you're dead. Fuck. Shot someone else though. Okay. Yeah, we can't really stay here either. What's this? Yeah. She has the Sun Blaster, so she has to go there. Don't reserve your units when your back is against the enemy. This is going to be very costly for us. We need the Illyrium stars to cover our armor losses. Yeah, these two guys in the back are not exactly in a great position to do anything. We probably should try to get them inside the ship too. That's where the worst things will happen. And it's much easier to find defensible locations here. Here we have a site that's open to enemy attack, and they could possibly spot us from a long distance while we are unable to retaliate. So yeah, I think it's time for us to try to move in the ship too. Okay, there she go. Time to go. Next. No! Misclick. Watch. Okay, run. many guys do we have still left? 6. Crap. Hey Tom, take the point. Yeah, morale drop. Alien mind control attempt. We'll have to go in and kill the alien immediately. Yeah. Otherwise, we're in deep trouble. Well, we are already in deep trouble, so that's not exactly a change in situation. Four power cores, 32. We have no chance of actually hitting, so please hit. Destroyed my precious power core. You don't deserve to live. He has a pistol, but yeah. It's our chance to hit. It's very low because we have a weapon in both hands. Gunter wasn't phased by the stun effect, so that's good. Now, still a shame to lose one of the cores, especially so early. If we lose more of them, this is entirely pointless. This entire mission is pointless. We'll leave the berserking guy here alone. Hopefully he'll regain control and can back up that guy. These guys need support. Okay. He's back in control. And he didn't drop any of his weapons, that's good. Look around. Yeah. He'll support our main group. I'd like to move as a singular group at this point. The larger terror units can't use this elevator. It's too big for them. Unemployed soldier. It's a grenade and a plasma clip. Shit. I'll wait for a single turn here. Don't reserve your points, not now. A Gaston, Sigourney Johnson. A lot of good units, don't want to lose any of them, but someone has to go and take the... Nothing bad happened this time. Now the accuracy increases drastically, don't save your points, just go. Of course you panicked, you goddamn piece of crap. What are you, a sergeant? We'll be covering this way. Don't want to use these as cover, but these two guys will secure the downstairs while the rest of the group is trying to clear the upstairs. After that we'll spread out from here again. You shouldn't be the one going first. Why, Gaston, why are you just such a piece of crap? We don't want to save points for an aimed shot. Definitely a lot of them outside. Are you bagging me control? Pick your weapon and go. 26 for snapshots. Take the shot. Do we have... Yeah. Out of ammo. Time to proceed. The missions are getting very hard. Are you? Sector Navigator. I do want those. Are you? Sector Leader. Yeah. We'll take away his guns. Hopefully he'll stay down for the rest of the mission, otherwise... But if we get a sector leader, that's great. That's totally worth coming here. I don't think... No, don't savior. I just wanted to take a peek. We could have used a stun prod, so if one of them comes to it, you can just stun prod them immediately back into submission. We can't stay here with our troops, so they might regain consciousness. I don't know how the stun works. Shit. Okay. This is bad. There's a hole in there. Fudge bucket. Yeah, we need to take their guns no matter what. I don't know if they can pick them up, but I certainly don't want to leave unconscious people here with the guns. That seems like a stupid thing to do. He's unconscious too, yes he is. Can I can't... Can I take... I can't take the ammo off there, so I'll just put the weapon in my backpack. We can drop it off somewhere else. Yeah, I think we're going to have to move out here soon, so I might as well get into a better position here. Yeah, time to move out. Got their leader though. That's got to count for something. Got a sector navigator. We already interrogated one navigator, so I'm not sure what kind of difference that's gonna make. but it wasn't a sector navigator. We'll have to check the bodies. The reason being that we'll come back for the leader if it comes to that, so maybe we should not use the last stun bomb we have. No matter what happens, we want that leader alive. Otherwise, if we can get that, that'll justify. Okay, isn't there a corpse there? Yeah, they do come back for unconscious. Crap. That's a soldier, so he's unconscious again. Don't reserve your points now. But it seems there's a high possibility that we have to return here to restun the leader. I don't want to do that, but it's a must. We have to clear out everything else first, so the game will end when we restun the leader. We'll also check the bodies of sectors in case we found more stun blasters or stun blaster ammunition. You're in a bad place. You're in a very bad place. Yeah, again, that's also unconscious. Shit. I hate this. I'll have to try something. Is there a... Fuck that. Fuck that trying. Find a grenade for one turn. We'll throw a grenade there. So, if he's unconscious, he won't be after the grenade goes off. I'm willing to leave the leader and navigator here. We can come back for the leader at least. But I won't leave anyone else. It's just too much of a risk. And I wish they'd stayed unconscious, to be frank. It's just another thing. It doesn't really add anything to here. It's hard enough to get them to fall unconscious. At least when it's an unconscious from a deliberate stun attack, and not from getting wounded too much or things like that. I don't know if they stay unconscious, but it seems that no. And that's sort of a bad thing. Okay. Apparently we're going out here. It's probably a decent number of enemies still alive. Again, this wasn't a shutdown UFO. I'm hoping we'll get at least 100 Illyrium. Hopefully it's 50 Illyrium per core, so that's 150. But that's hopefully. No idea. So far the only intact ones we've captured is with one core, and we got 50 Illyrium for them. It might be that you just get 50 from a intact ship and that's it. Hoping it's an actual number based on the number of cores you get intact. No, he's dead. Yeah, his body was destroyed, only the weapon is left. So, he's not gonna come back. Okay, I feel we destroyed 2 of the saucers here and 2 here, so there might not be that many of them around. There's definitely sectoids. And it's still night time. Yeah. Drop the extra equipment. Okay. It went from okay to crap in 0.5 seconds. Where is it? There. We're gonna have to take the explosions, there's no other way to do this. Preserve snapshots, just throw the goddamn light. We're already in big enough trouble. Throw. Let's throw it there. Ah, many important losses here. Again, another victory we can't afford. Running good. Okay. I thought we lost 4. No, we lost 3. Okay. 200 Illyrium. That's good. Very good. Alien power sources here. We only got 3 power sources though, but that's fine. 3 operative skills. Not that many artifacts. 3 live aliens. Alien corpses. 8 alien skills. Okay. Okay. Under brave, Sergeant. And they're still down UFO. We don't have enough. Don't have enough armors again. Tank, laser cannon. Yeah, I'd like a plasma cannon tank of some kind, so we could. Because at this point, I'd rather keep the units than save a little bit of cash. But we need more power suits. Okay. I'm certainly not gonna buy more tanks though, so we'll produce our own if we have to. They're better than what we can buy anyway. Laser tanks wouldn't need ammunition though, and we're mostly interested in their scouting power, so they might not be a bad option. Although I think the armor is also will get improved. So the normal tanks are pretty much useless. Whipcraft. It's still out. Cell sack. Laser cannons. Yep. We do intend to do the other mission too. It's a similar craft but downed. Yeah, I don't want to take rookies there though. We're losing the good guys at a rapid pace, so we need 3 guys to replace them. Yep. I do want some rookies though, just to go where no one really should be going, so as a sacrificial guy. Armor. Sky Rangers. Suit. Personal armor. Yeah, take a power suit. Take a power suit. So our sacrificial lamb doesn't even have a power suit. It can't be helped. Oh, maybe it can be helped, but I don't want to wait because of that. Our armors are fairly expensive to do anyway. Ready to launch. Ready. I think we'll try to sell something to get a little bit more funds. Emulators, yeah, we have no use for those. We need to research the alien grenades. Because we're getting a constant. And I do want to. Maybe I should take a stun rod with me. Just in case. We could sell some heavy plasma, we definitely don't need that much. It's the clips that is the more important issue. Same with the plasma rifles, we don't need that many. We had that's not 20 we haven't used, that's the 20 extra we have in addition to the ones we have on our ship. We'll get more all the time. Alien grenades, I'd like to access those. Sectoid corpses, cyber disc corpse. Usually their corpses are destroyed when they explode. It's not always, apparently. Alien entertainment, yeah, I don't think that has any real use. Yeah. It's a nice bit of cash. Cash injection for us, and I'll still save and end it here. Then the next time we'll be doing the other large UFO.